Hi, this is David with Mamrose Media, and I'm here with legendary comedian Mr. Tommy Davidson. How you doing today?
I am legend. That makes me feel dead.
No, I mean you're Living Color. That's probably one of the
But as you can
greatest
see, I'm very
shows.
much alive.
Yeah,
Although this is a recording.
yeah. It's like taking it to DC,
Oh, you're
Living
gonna go back.
Color.
You're gonna go back that far on me?
Oh,
You wanna go back to taking it to
I've watched
DC?
that. I've watched that like 1,000 times. I've watched that like
That's
1,000 times.
taking it to DC is 1991.
Yeah,
My first special, taking it to DC. Huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like the age. That was like the golden age of comedy. I think like around that time. They're still good. They're still great comedians now. But it's just kind of like around
Yeah.
when with like George Carlin and Ron Williams and all that stuff.
Right.
And
I'm gonna agree with you on that. Like, I don't know about golden age because there's always new comics. There's always
Yeah.
something new happening. But at the time, there were just a lot of comedians
Yeah.
in the game, and a lot of comedians working really hard to try to make things happen. I just was lucky to be there during that time.
Yeah.
I did 3 specials
Yeah.
in like a 5-year period. I did Illin in Philly,
Yeah.
taking it to DC, and On the Strength in New York. So I was there. I was there. I had In Living Color. I did multiple movies
Yeah.
over a short period of time
Yeah.
in like the hottest time.
Yeah.
And still here, still doing my thing, and grateful, happy to be here, and loving what's going on in comedy right now.
Yeah.
There's a whole different thing now, social
Yeah.
media, and
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's the king right now, and he's really
Yeah.
kicking ass. And there's a lot of comics out there, the Earthquake, and all these other really good comics, and I'm still in good company.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Before you hit it big with Living Color, you were like opening for big people too, like Patti LaBelle, Kenny G, and Luther Vandross. That's right.
Yeah, Luther, Patty, Kenny G. I was lucky because I started out doing concerts first. So I didn't play my first comedy club until about a year after I was doing comedy. I mostly did concerts. And then I got on Luther Vandross's tour with Anita Baker, and that was perfect. 30,000 people a night. Plus I did singing impressions, so it was perfect for me.
Yeah.
This was pre In Living Color.
Yeah. And then is that how you like perfected Anita Baker's impression? Because you used to open for her, or sing before her, or perform before her.
Well, Anita used to be with a group called Chapter 8 a long time ago before she even became a solo artist.
Yeah.
Because I've been interested in music for years, so
Yeah.
I did her impression way back.
Oh,
so by the
okay.
time she became a solo artist, I knew who she was and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, so, oh, I just want to be Mugu, so that was easy for me.
Yeah. So tell us how you became part of probably one of the greatest improv shows of all time. Of all time.
Simply auditioned. I wasn't the only one they were looking at to be on the show. Although I wish that, but it was a tough process. I went on, I did improv, I didn't know what I was doing, and then they had 30 stand-up comedians try out in one night. So there was a show with 30 comedians, and I went on 30th, which was no problem for me. Because if anything I can do stand-up. So I waited till 30th, and it's like giving number 23 for Chicago, the basketball, and asking me to drive down the hole. And so I got the part, and I got real lucky. It was me, at the end of the day, me, Jim Carrey, David Allen Greer, Kelly Caulfield, Damon Wayans, Kim Cole, Kim Wayans, I hope I didn't leave anybody out, and Keenan.
Yeah.
That was our cast. And Takia Crystal Kima. That was the cast. The rest added on as time went on. Jennifer Lopez came later. Jamie came later. But we are the ones that really, really packed in those first 2 seasons of just bomb-ass comedy.
And from that first episode, you just knew already, like, this is something special. Like, you knew right away. It was something special. Is that how you felt too when you were making it?
Yeah, we knew. We knew what we had. When you know something's really funny, you know it's really funny. We all were comedians. So we were proud of what we did. And we didn't get put on TV for 6 months. We didn't even know if the show was even going to get picked up. So what happened was they finally picked it up. And it took probably about 3 episodes before we were like famous. Like 3 weeks, 4 weeks into the show, everybody knew my name. It was we really blew up fast.
So you're
It was
walking on the
perfect
street,
thing.
walking on the street, Tommy.
It was the perfect thing. We had Heavy D. God bless his soul. Heavy D did the
Yeah.
soundtrack. You walk on the moon, floating like a balloon. You see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me, it's I to be in living color. You know, and so, and then he got hot and started doing videos with Janet Jackson and Jennifer.
Yeah.
It just went from there. Everybody's been on the show from NWA to Queen Latifah to, I mean, you name them. Everybody.
Yeah, was it like SNL? Was it similar to SNL in the sense that you guys were able to come to producer with like the ideas for skits, or was it just like, okay, Tommy, the writers would come and say, okay, Tommy, you're gonna play this?
Now we're all a team. You know, the writers may come with something, or you may come with something to the writers. You can tell our show was so fly because it was such a collaborative effort on everybody's part. You can't come up with something that good without everybody being a part of it. So it's like anybody can walk in this room and say, man, why don't you do something about Bill Cosby? And we would do it.
Yeah, that was really good too. Is like you would always tackle like just up to the moment like news and up to the moment like
Yeah.
topics.
Yeah.
Like you would like something happened like the day before. It seemed like you had it on air like right there. Like we're gonna clown this. We're gonna clown that tomorrow night on the show. Like that was awesome. Do you ever run into the people from the old school like Jim Carrey and Jamie Foxx? You ever run into them now and then, or you guys get together at all and stuff like that?
Yeah, I see him. I see Jamie all the time. I see Jim all the time. Jim's a good friend of mine. I see Jakia. I see them all. I see them all because we're all in the same circles. We all play kind of like the same clubs. You know, we're all doing movies out there with different directors that we all know. We're all working with writers that we know. So we see each other. We see each other all the time.
Do you think that maybe like there might be someday a reunion show and you guys can come back and maybe redo some of the old school characters too?
I hope so.
I hope
so
too. I hope
I
so
can't see
too.
that we can. I mean, this is our 25th year.
Yeah.
So we will get together. We will be in one room. But the thing about us is once we're in one room, we start naturally.
Yeah.
We start doing what we do naturally.
Yeah.
So once we get in one place,
Yeah.
it's over. So I've been trying to tell Keenan to do an In Living Color movie. You know, they had the Entourage movie. Why don't we just do an In Living Color movie?
Yeah.
You know, and then we can do everything that everybody wants us to do.
Yeah.
You know, we can do it in language that everybody understands. Freak 2 hours and be up out of there. People will love it too. People will love it. They would love to see me, Jamie, Jim, all of us on a big screen, killing it.
Yeah.
If not, okay, cool. There's other stuff we can do, but we're all creative, and I'm gonna put that out there in the universe. Why not?
Yeah. And then it's always going to
I'd
be.
go see it.
Yeah, it's always going to be written in time, though, too. Just like one of the best ensemble casts of all time.
No doubt.
Best shows of all time.
Ain't
Like,
no
no
doubt
doubt.
about it.
I mean, it's going to be ranked up there with all the great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so my last question, do you have anything that you're working on recently you want to talk about? We just saw you on Wife Swap the other night.
Yeah, we did Wife Swap. That was interesting. I did that for her. She wanted to do that, and I did it. And it's actually turned out really good. I really had a good time.
Yeah.
I got a movie called Frat Pack coming out. It's an independent movie that I produced as well. And then there's another one called Dissension that's going to be coming out a little after Christmas. It's like a comedy - zombie movie.
Oh,
So I'm joining the zombie
Oh.
generation.
trying to go that Walking
Yeah,
Dead route.
But they go full speed. They go hard. You're gonna like this.
Yeah.
And then Black Dynamite, another season
Yeah.
of Black Dynamite, the animated series on
Yeah.
Adult Swim on the Cartoon Network. Van Pimpy, movie we're doing in Miami, and Sammy Davis Jr. story.
Yeah.
We just keep going. Yeah. Music album. I mean,
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
We'll be looking forward to all that. Well, Mr. Davidson, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. This has been David with Mad Bros Media.